Does someone have to get baptized to go to heaven?
Well, I don't know, but for me, I would like to get baptized because isn't that like getting born again?
That's what many people think, but it's actually not what Jesus is talking about. Because Jesus said, unless you're born again, you won't even enter heaven. But hold up, what about the thief on the cross next to Jesus? Did he get baptized?
No.
No, yeah, Jesus said, today you'll be with me in paradise. And so born again cannot mean baptism. If Jesus says you have to be born again to go to heaven, and that guy wasn't baptized and he went to heaven. Do you see that?
Yeah.
So what being born again actually is when the Holy Spirit softens your heart and draws you to faith in Jesus. You're born again.
Yeah.
When it says born of water, that's referring to not your second birth, that's referring to your first birth. When you were in your mother's womb, you were in a water sack there. Your mother's waters broke when you were born, and you're born of water. But Jesus says that's not enough to save you, just being born physically. You need born spiritually, born again, and that's when the Spirit softens your heart and draws you to faith, and you trust in Jesus. You're born again. And you've even got the Holy Spirit living inside of you now. Does that clear that up?
Yeah.
So then does someone need to get baptized to go to heaven?
No.
No. It's a good thing to do, though, still. Just like it's good to share the gospel and pray. But make sure we don't believe our actions get us to heaven. Because what if
Yeah.
someone does think that they have to get baptized to go to heaven? Would they go to heaven?
No.
No. And why not?
Because they're not believing that Jesus died on the cross for their sins.
Right. So even if they think it's Jesus plus baptism that saves them, are they fully believing in Jesus to get them to heaven?
No.
No, they're putting 50% trust in Jesus, 50% trust in themselves, therefore they go to hell. Make sure you never think that any good works, any actions you do save you. Make sure you believe it's what Christ did alone that saves you. Does that help?
Yeah, it does.